What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here, taking a look at Owner's Box for the Week 12 main slate. These are SuperFlex contests, no defenses to worry about on Owner's Box. You can play up to 2 quarterbacks if you want to play one in the SuperFlex spot. While you're coming in, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. To do this video, I am going to take a look at what the stochastic sims are giving us for Owner's Box Week 12. Pretty cool feature here is, not a lot of people playing Owner's Box have advanced tools, so very cool to be able to use the stochastic sims to take a look at what looks good on Owner's Box. You can see here, I've already generated the contest, so I've generated 10,000 lineups, and these are the stack exposures I've used. I'm going to now use the stochastic simulator to sim contest level, do a contest level sim, these lineups all simming against each other thousands of times to see which lineups end up EV plus EV over the long term in these stochastic sims. So I'm going to click simulate lineups here. Owner's Box, this contest is 20% to first. It's 20,000 to first and $100,000 total prize pool. So that's pretty easy math to calculate. Now I'm just going to click run contest sims, and it's going to simulate all of these lineups against each other. We'll see what comes out on top. By the way, if you haven't already signed up for Owner's Box, you can use the link in the description of this video. If you do that when you sign up, you're going to get a couple things. One of them being $500 first match deposit bonus, up to $500, I should say. So if you put 20 bucks in, you're going to get 20 bucks back in Owner's Box. If you put 500 bucks in, you'll get $500 back in Owner's Box. Now, you don't get that immediately. It's a drip bonus. As you play, you'll get paid out, but the more money you put in, the more you're going to get out over the long term. And on top of that, you're also going to get 2 $5 contest tickets. One of them is going to be a lightning lineups ticket. So it's basically a cash game. You have to choose between, they give you 3 different small lineups. You have to choose which one you think is going to score the most fantasy points. Pretty simple, and you'll double your money if you get that right. The other one is just a $5 ticket to whatever contest you want to play for $5. So a couple features when you sign up for Owner's Box using the link in the description of this video. Check it out if you haven't already done so. All right, looks like we are getting close to being ready. Oh, and by the way, you must be 21 plus to play in most places. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, we are pretty close here. Compiling the results. We'll see what comes out as the highest EV lineups here momentarily. Okay, here we are. All right, first lineup we see here, we've got Gardner Minshew as the quarterback and Matthew Stafford. So we got Minshew paired with Jonathan Taylor, paired with Josh Downs, paired with Michael Pittman. So a full-on Colt stack there. And then we have Matthew Stafford paired with Cooper Kupp, just a single stack for Matthew Stafford after, and then we have James Conner on the comeback for the Matthew Stafford stack. Now I'm blanking on who the Colts are playing this weekend. Let me think for a second. I'll figure this out. Who are the Colts playing? Do we have a bring back there? I should know. I think it's the Bucks. Is it the Bucks? Give me 1 second here. Yeah, Colts are playing the Bucks. So do we have any Bucks bringbacks in this lineup? No. So we have a full-on Colt stack with no Buccaneers bringbacks. We've got a single stack with Stafford, and then and we got James Conner on the bringback in the first lineup. You can see this one has a pretty high simulated ROI here, looking good there. Second lineup, we've got Gardner Minshew once again with Jonathan Taylor, Pittman, Downs, same exact setup there. And then we also have Jalen Hurts in there paired with Devonta Smith. So just a single stack there for Hurts. We also, in that Gardner Minshew lineup, we do not have any Bucks as far as I can tell. And then for the Eagles, we have the Eagles playing the Bills this week. That's right. Don't think we have any Bills in there. So no bringbacks for either of those lineups. Yep, don't see any Bills. Third lineup, Trevor Lawrence paired with Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley and Evan Ingram. So full-on stacking the Jags there. Do we have any Texans? No Texans in that one. And then we have Stafford paired with Cooper Kupp, just a single stack once again for the Rams. So a lot of similar, getting a ton of Gardner Minshew, ton of Matthew Stafford in our top lineups. They're looking good this week on Owner's Box. Down here, here's our first Baker Mayfield line. We've got Baker Mayfield paired with Chris Godwin, just a single stack there. And then we have Hurts in that lineup also paired with Devonta Smith. Interesting. We're getting to a lot of Devonta Smith. I guess the next one down, we've got Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown. Interesting to see all the different constructions. Now, the other thing I want to look at is in our top 150 lineups, which players are we getting to the most? These are generally going to be just the best projected players, the best point per dollar players. Those are the players you're going to get to a lot in your top lineups. So the player we're getting to the most of, we're getting to 82% Jonathan Taylor across our top 150 lineups, 70% Juju Smith-Schuster. That's really interesting to me. Excuse me. 53% Evan Ingram, 51% Matthew Stafford, 49% Cooper Kupp, 43% Trey McBride, 35% Javonte Williams, 32% Jalen Hurts, and then we drop down from there. So a lot of exposure to some of these top guys. I would not be comfortable playing 70% Juju Smith-Schuster. So I know for me, if I were getting that in the Sims, I would go neg boost Juju Smith-Schuster to try to get to less than 70%. Might be comfortable with that much. Jonathan Taylor in a good spot there. But yeah, I think the only one of these that I'm definitely uncomfortable with is the Juju Smith-Schuster 70%. I would probably neg boost that, but gives you an idea of who looks good point per dollar. And Juju Smith-Schuster clearly is making that list of players who just projects out really well point per dollar here. Some nice leverage there as well. We've got him at just what do we have? 21% ROI. So we've got, 21% ownership on Juju in these lineups. So some nice leverage on that play. Nice mix of players. We've got a big spread of players in these lineups in the Sims right now. Of course, I'm doing this Saturday morning. You're probably going to want to, you're always going to want to run the Sims as close to lock as possible because we don't know what injury news is going to come, how ownership is going to shake out, that kind of stuff. But as of right now, these are the players that are looking best on OwnersBox. Again, if you haven't already signed up on OwnersBox, you can use the link in the description of this video to take advantage of our offer. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and good luck this weekend.